What's up guys? Here's your Friday full body strength workout, starting off with your moon prep warm up. First exercise is the cross arm swing. So we're gonna warm up the chest and shoulders. So relax your arms, keep them straight, and then you're gonna cross the right arm over the left and back, and then the left arm over the right. So it'll look like this. Just warming up the chest and shoulders. We go 10 times each arm. Next up is the Atlas lunge. So we'll step back into our lunge. Arms come up, and you're gonna stretch back and toward the front leg. You can stretch at the hip flexor. Come back, other side, lunge, stretch toward the front leg. Come back, we're going 5 per side. Next exercise is the reach through with rotation. So we get on all fours, arms straight, one arm reaches through, take a good stretch, and you rotate up. Reach through, keeping this arm straight, rotate back up. We're going 5 per side. Next is a super low back stretch. So we get down here, knees bent, bring one leg over, arms out to the side. You're gonna drop your legs to one side. The top leg or top foot is pulling the bottom leg down to get the good stretch of the low back, hips. Come back. Drop the leg down. We're going 5 per side. Last exercise of the moon prep is the figure 4. So we lie down on our stomach, cross one leg over. The foot is glued to your back of the other knee. And you're gonna squeeze your glute and lift the knee up. And go back down. Squeeze the glute, lift the knee up. Notice how this foot stays glued to the back of my knee. Come back. Squeeze the glute. Go back down. Go 5 per side. Do that moon prep for 2 sets and then come on back for the strength workout. First exercise of the superset is the slider atomic push-up. So if you have hardwood floors, go grab your towels. If you have carpet, get out your furniture moving sliders. What you want to do is get your feet into the towels, good push-up position, shoulders line up with your wrists, abs tight, back flat, squeeze the glutes. You drive your knees in, back, do a push-up. Knees come in, come back, do a push-up. Elbows, notice the elbows are coming out about 45 degrees. And come back, push-up. We're going 10 to 15 of these. The atomic push-up can be a little bit of an advanced exercise, so if you want to just start out, don't do the knee-in part, just drop the towels or sliders and just do regular push-ups. So we start with the knee push-ups, here, down, same form applies. From there, if you want to progress from that, go to an elevated surface like a couch or a bench. Some push-ups this way. And then from there, come back to the floor. Some floor push-ups. And then from there, continue on and progress to the slider push-up. So depending on your fitness level, go at your own pace. And it's 10 to 15 reps. All right, continuing on with our sliders, we're gonna do some SHELCs or leg curls. So lie down on our mat, put our heels into the towels, lie flat, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna drive your heels towards your butt while lifting your hips up. So it looks like this, start your legs straight, you're gonna squeeze your glutes, lift the hips up, drag the heels back, come all the way back down. Lift the hips up, drag the heels back, and come back down. We're doing 10 of these. Drag the heels back, come back down. If you want something a little bit easier, you can go one-legged bridge. So here, squeeze the glute, lift the hips up, come back. This one will do 10 each leg. If you want something easier still, two-leg bridge. Same thing. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips, come back down. All right, guys, 3 to 5 sets of this superset, and come on back for the next set of exercises. First exercise of the superset is the squat with upright row. So we'll grab my bag, start from the bottom. You're in a good squat position, chest up, back flat, sit down, a lot of weight on the heels, grab your weight, and you're gonna start squatting up. As you do, you're gonna pull the weight up, leading with your elbows till your fists get to about chin or collarbone level. Bring it back down, squat back down. Up, do the row, come back down. Notice how I'm not shrugging my shoulders. My shoulders stay down and back as I row. Come back down. Doing 10 to 15 of these. I'll show it to you with kettlebell. Here, good squat position. Sit down, squat, upright row. Touch the floor, squat, upright row. Alright, so next exercise you've seen before is the overhead tricep extension. So I'll grab my backpack, grab the handles, getting overhead, arms about 45 degrees, and simply just press it straight up. Come back down, squeeze the triceps, back down, 10 to 15 of these. Keep your abs tight, and show it to you with the kettlebell. You can also use a dumbbell too. Kettlebell upside down, straight up, go back down, extend straight up. Here, again, 10 to 15. Alright guys, once again, 3 to 5 sets, rest as needed, and then come on back and we'll get some core work in. Alright guys, for your abs, we're getting into some alternating V-ups. So we lie down on the mat, legs straight, and you're gonna lift one leg up, and your opposite arm will come up towards your toe, lifting the shoulder blade off the ground, crunching up, coming back. Other leg comes up, opposite arm comes up, crunch up, lift the shoulder blade off the ground, come back. That's one. Go up, crunch, back down. Really pushing your low back into the ground as you crunch up. We're going 5 to 10 each side. Next exercise is the plank with shoulder taps. So we'll get into a good push-up position. Wrists line up through the shoulders, abs tight, back flat, squeeze the glutes, and you're gonna slowly lift up. Tap your shoulder, come back. That's one. Tap your shoulder, come back. One. We're going 5 to 10 each side. Try to keep your hips as stable as you can. A little bit easier if you have a wider base with your feet. If you want to make it a little bit easier still, go in the plank position. Same thing. Up. Alright guys, have fun with that, and when you're done, come back for the cool down. Alright, so the first stretch of the cool down is the neck stretch. So we take our weight, I'll use a bag this time, pull it with my right arm, relax my arm, other arm, slowly pulls the head or ear toward your shoulder, really relax this arm, get a good stretch of the neck, 30 seconds each side. Next up is the child's pose. So get on our knees, arms straight in front of us, sit back onto our heels, give good stretch of our lats. You can try to walk it out a little bit more. Again, hang out here for 30 seconds. All right, last stretch is the inner leg stretch. So get on one knee and really stretch this leg out, keep it straight, arms in front of me. Then I'm gonna sit back onto the heel of my left leg, feeling a stretch in the inner leg and groin. Show it to you from this angle. So here, back is flat. I'm gonna sit straight back onto my heel of my right foot. Stretch the inner leg out. All right guys, happy Friday. Hope you enjoyed that workout and I'll see you next week.